Welcome.
Hi.
Hey guys, so we wanted to give you an empty house tour. There's some things still being worked on. You might see trades in the house, or even when you look out the window, the landscapers are around. But we really wanted to use this opportunity to show you our beautiful home. We've been building this home for, a year and a half now, and we're just really excited to show you all the details. We have other videos that are coming. We have some woes here and there, but those will be in other videos. Right now, we just want to invite you in to see all the love and work we put in. Come on in. All right, so starting off, we're going to talk about these double doors. We have our iron front door. These we actually designed and gave it to a company to build the doors. Took a couple of months to come in due to COVID, but love that they're here. We did the clear glass door. Initially we were going to do rain for the privacy of it, but we went with the clear glass door just because it's so beautiful when you're standing there, just to be able to see the clear shot from the front all the way to the back of the home. And now we are in our beautiful entryway. We put so much love and thought into the space, starting with the shiplap in the ceiling, the chandelier, and even the walls. The recessed ceiling, the double recessed as well. So this entryway is 13 feet tall at its peak. The shiplap there is an urbane bronze color, same color you'll see on the study built-ins. And then we have this beautiful, I believe it's a 36 light chandelier, and we just absolutely love the two-tier of it. It feels a little bit hollow sometimes when the ceilings are so high, and that two-tierness of the chandelier just draws it back in and makes it feel cozy and warm in here. And then the accent wall over here, Babe and I actually completed this together. Our beautiful entryway walls here. Everything in our space was intentional and thought of. We really wanted something right when you're coming from the front door that's going to draw you in. So on purpose, the shiplap lines are coming this way, drawing you into the home. Initially, we were going to go with complete straight slats, just pulling you in as we described. But I felt this would just be really unique to do a little bit more detail here. Just to make it stand out a little bit, and then have the rest of it just flow going this way.
Was that your idea or my idea?
Definitely my idea, but good try. Right off the entryway here, we do have our study. So again, as we said, we both work from home, like many of you maybe do now due to COVID. So we do have essentially a tea desk, a left and a right side, so that we each have our workspace, and we're able to cohesively work together. Again, you have that shiplap, same as we have in the ceiling out there. The direction of the shiplap is in the same direction as the accent that's out in the entryway, and as the ceiling there, just pulling you into the home and really tying everything together, making it look cohesive. With working from home and having a good workspace, you know you need to have a lot of natural light. So we love the natural light in this place. We love the big, huge windows. I think the windows are about 6 feet wide by 6.5 feet tall. So really big windows here, casement windows, so they open completely all the way. We absolutely love it. There's a ton of storage in this space, as you see. And the color here, the urbane bronze, is the same color as we have in the entryway shiplap. And we just have this really unique chandelier up here. We absolutely love it. It has that modern feel to it. It's unique. It has the brass, because ultimately we're going to have the brass hardware on the cabinets in there. Something that's really unique about this study is when you come in, just go ahead and come in, and then you have a seat. And if you're sitting here and you just look out in the hallway, it's just such a beautiful view. I love, love, love this view. I'm able to capture that beautiful entryway wall we worked so hard on, and a little bit of the chandelier gets there, and it's just such a pretty view. So just coming back out into the hallway, and I don't know if we mentioned this at the beginning, but we are essentially in a 3-phase move, and we've completed phase 1 about 3 days ago. So you'll see boxes and things all over the place. We've been here for about 3 days. We have 2 little ones, it gets crazy, just bear with us. You might see spots on walls that probably still need to be touched up. The painters, like we said, there's just people still working throughout the home, but we couldn't wait.
I'm tired of waiting for the builder to.
Yeah, but we couldn't wait to get this space out to you guys and just really show you the love we put in there. Talking about this floors a little bit, these are wood look tile. They are the most realistic wood look tile I've seen. They're a white oak mimic. I love the tile because of the durability. I did scratch the wood a lot in our previous home, so I didn't necessarily want wood because I was constantly having to get them buffed and restained and things of that nature. But this is just beautiful. It's a luxury looking plank. It's so big, I can't remember. I think it's 12 wide by 48 long, or 60 long actually. So following through, we have another hallway down here. This hallway, there's 3 doors here. One is just a coat closet for any guests that are coming in through the front door. We do have a half bathroom here that still has some work going on. I love that mirror in there. It's absolutely beautiful. It is an arch mirror. It's kind of a transitional but also really unique piece. It has the curves, it has the straight lines, but still some work going on in here. Really just a beautiful and right off the entryway half bathroom for any guest you might have. And then on the other side here, we have an in-law suite or a guest suite. Really love, I wanted to do a different door so that whoever's coming into this hallway sort of gets that visual cue that this is not a bathroom but just another door, being that there's multiple doors in this hallway. So this is just a really cool door here to do this accent. We just love this guest area. It is amazing. We put a lot of love into it. Right when you're walking in, we have 3 niches here just so you can drop off your keys. There's also a built-in charging station there for you. And so our design really going into this home wasn't just pretty. We also really wanted it to be functional for our lifestyle. Coming in, we do have a living room, kitchen area here, small dining table. So we wanted the space to be as comfortable as possible whenever we have guests and family visiting. When you're visiting someone, sometimes it's uncomfortable because you don't want to bug them, you don't want to wake them up. So having a guest space like this was really important for us for when we do have guests. Have this pull-out sofa here. Really, again, thinking about that functionality. There is a separate bedroom back here, but we're not going to go in there right now because someone's in there taking a nap. We did go with the 2-tone for the upper and lower, and the white beveled subway tile with a darker grout. Just that functionality of a guest wanting to keep it as clean as possible and not given too much work to have to keep it clean. So this hallway is over 10 feet wide. We really wanted that, and just for our own day-to-day living, we want our kids to have that big wide space to be able to run around. And going ahead and coming in now into the heart of the home, you're going to see the family room, and the kitchen is a big wide open space, which we absolutely love. We'll talk about the kitchen here first. I love the quartz countertop. Really love the island. Wasn't our first choice stone material for the counter. We went back and forth on a couple of things, which we'll talk about in another video, but we ultimately arrived at this, and it is beautiful. All the light fixtures in here are so unique and so beautiful. I really love this 2-tone of the brass and the matte black on the kitchen island pendants, and then drawing that into the matte black of the faucet, the stainless steel of the faucet drawing into the stainless steel of the sink, carrying that matte black again through the pot filler back here. So just really tying the space together and making it look as cohesive as possible. The grill on the cooktop is also that black color, and then you have the stainless steel cooktop tying into the stainless steel sink and the faucet, and of course the dishwasher. So really just being able to bring everything together and make it look beautiful and seamless was one of our big goals in this house, and I'm really happy about the way it turned out when I look around and look at the space. Just talking about functionality of cabinets, I laugh because we do have some cabinet woes, and we'll talk about that later, but the design of these cabinets were really really important to us. We wanted them to go all the way up to the ceiling. Most of the top is going to be decorative items or seasonal items, so we won't have to access them all the time. And then more functional, day-to-day functionality on the lower cabinets. Just to show you some of the things we incorporated, built-in spice rack here, bank of drawers when you walk in, because if you have anything in your hands, you can just set them in here and out of the way. I love that the garbage disposal is here, so I'm able to throw out anything in the trash, put the plate in the sink, rinse it out, and then put it in the dishwasher. Very seamless and functional. Trash pull out in this space. Please don't look in my trash, y'all. There's trash in there. I didn't realize there's trash in there. Pull out for your larger cooking utensils can go in here. Whatever you'll need while you're cooking at the stovetop. Speaking of functionality, the cabinet company did give us a bit of a hard time about this, but we wanted these pre-built in this way so that we have space for our utensils. We have little ones, so you already see some of their things in here. And then the cabinets below, we have the dishes, some dishes here, quick access and grab, and also the kids, something functional for them to quickly be able to access things that they need. And we wanted to put that in this corner because it's closest to the refrigerator and the pantry, so that if they readily need something, they're able to grab it. This back here is our appliance wall. We have the microwave and the oven. That down there is a warming drawer. So if you take something out of the oven and you want it to stay warm, or you cook something on the cooktop, you can go ahead and put it inside of there. And the reason it looks like that currently, it's supposed to have a cabinet faceplate, and the cabinet company realized yesterday that the faceplate was too small, and so they will have to come back and reinstall that. Then we have a bar station here. This is the wine fridge. Just a floating shelf to put a few utensils. As you guys know, COVID has caused so many delays. We've had the fridge in there for what, 4 or 6 weeks now? The freezer. But we're still waiting for our fridge. The manufacturer thinks it'll be in maybe sometime in November. This is ultimately what it will look like when it's all in there. You'll have the refrigerator, the freezer, and then the trim kit that goes around it. But as of right now, we're still waiting on that from the manufacturer. So coming soon, hopefully. I just love this open line of sight. So when you're looking back, you're kind of able to see parts of the hallway. You're able to see the kitchen. You're able to see part of the back hallway here, and you're able to see the entirety of the family room. So I'm gonna go in a circle. So next we're gonna talk about the pantry. And I absolutely love the pantry because we have the wood top counters here, which we did put in ourselves, and you're able to make all of your messes in here and keep it all hidden, keep it all back here. The cabinet doors still need to be painted and installed, so they're against the wall here. But I just love this because you keep all your mess away from the main kitchen. Your kids want cereal, they want snacks and all of that. That's all in this space. And there's extra storage that even goes way back here to under the stairs. And if you'll turn around and just kind of show them the clear door and how that ties into the space. So we have the clear door for the pantry here. And even when you're in here, you're able to see the kids, or the kids are able to see you. You're able to make sure everyone's okay. And so absolutely just love that functionality here. Little details, so things like the recessed lighting, we did play with the color of those and found the right color temperature for our space that we like. So in some spaces we have daylight, in some spaces we have soft white or bright white, and so really just playing with that. And then we kept the chandeliers to be a warmer color, down to the shape of the bulb, the lumens, how bright it is, even putting some of them on dimmers, things of that nature. We really did spend a lot of time doing a lot of those details and paying attention to those things. So this is just our favorite space of the home. You're able to be in the kitchen, you're able to be in the dining room, you're able to be in the family room, and we're just all in this one big space together, and we absolutely love it. Our dining wall here, we actually put in this accent wall ourselves and also painted it dining table. Everyone eats Chick-fil-A, babe. It's fine. They'll be all right. Just leave it alone. It is just a beautiful wall. We really just wanted to accent the ceiling heights, knowing that we had this big chandelier here, and we didn't want to take away from the ceiling beams that were also in the same space. So we wanted this to really be something that pops on its own. Whereas in the entryway, we were trying to add texture, we were trying to add character, but we didn't necessarily want it to be overwhelming right when you walked in. And so that's really the difference there and why we changed how we did the trim. If you look at the ceiling, you will notice we have a lot of recessed lighting. We have in-ceiling speakers just about in all the spaces, study, bedrooms, family, everywhere. We love music, and so just having that surround sound tied in was very important to us. The ceiling beams are stained a dark walnut, and then we have here just all of this beautiful natural light. You can't get enough natural light out here. We did the double back doors to the patio, having all that light coming in. We also have this large windows here. I believe they are 6.5 feet by 7 feet or 7 feet by 7 feet. I can't quite recall right now, but really wanted these large windows. One thing I wanted us to focus on a little bit was the chandelier in this family room space, and then the chandelier in the dining room space. Both are pretty similar, but see how there's a different detail and a different look to each one based on the type of bulb that's in it compared to the other, and just how low one is compared to the other, and how that just really ties in the space. And so the big thing about this family room is the fireplace wall. I love it. So I woke up, this initially was supposed to be like a concrete look tile. And I woke up and I said, you know what, babe, let's do a concrete fireplace and let's do it ourselves. It's not that hard. We watched some videos, we did some research.
She wakes up like that so many times a day. Wake up with an idea.
Well, we got roped into it essentially, and it turned out beautifully. Now you might notice that there's some white on there, and that's because the drywall guys actually had to come back out. The fireplace was framed a little too large for the fireplace, and same thing with the TV. So the drywall guys came back out and refit everything so that it all looks seamless. And so we'll be touching this up again. So in our video where we show you how we did this fireplace, we'll also show you how to do the concrete finish on the fireplace. And then again, on the concrete fireplace, actually, you can do it to where it's just one, slab of concrete look. But we really wanted something that had texture and character and detail, and so we worked on really doing some sanding in some areas to really bring out some of those details. And we have another fireplace somewhere else in the home like this, and so we'll show it to you then, and you can see it more in a finished manner versus this one that still needs to be touched up again. This hallway here is the entry to the master bedroom. I can't promise you what you're gonna see when we get in here, because we're moving in, but go ahead and come on in. Actually, we do have the brain of the house, is what my husband's calling it. In this room here, there's so many wires in there, it causes me so much anxiety, so I try not to go in here at all. I never go in here. Like, that is just anxiety causing for me to see all that stuff everywhere. So come on in. Look at this view. It is absolutely beautiful. I love that I can see the water from here. I love that I can see the backyard. I can see the children's playground. Like, outside of the water, it's just such a beautiful environment. And there's so many details in this room to go over. So fireplace, we did the same concrete fireplace in here. So this is a finished look, and we just absolutely love it. It feels and looks so organic. The texture and the character in it is just amazing. And we spent so much time doing this and put so much love into it. Now, this is a project that I will tell you, it takes time. And if you're working with someone, you better like them a great deal because you will be there for a while working together on this. But it turned out beautifully. Good job, babe.
Thank you.
Good job. We wanted an accent wall, but we also knew we wanted something simple. Being that we were already going to have the fireplace in here, we didn't want it to be overwhelming. And so this was just a perfect accent wall for the space. Now coming into our bathroom, we wanted to have something unique, something different. If it was up to us, we would probably just have clear bathroom doors because we're always talking to each other. And so, but we decided, you know, we don't know who's gonna live in this house down the line, and we want them to love it as much as we do. We did put opaque glass in here, so it's a frosted glass so you can't see through it. Love the barn doors. There's some hardware still gonna go on this that's still being installed, I believe tomorrow. So go ahead and come on in, and I will just step aside for a minute and let you sort of scan the space and see just how beautiful it is. I love that car wash shower. It's beautiful, it's magnificent in there. That raised shower head feels like $1 million. That's the only way I can describe it. And it's probably the least expensive plumbing fixture throughout the home. It's really just a unique space. Again, we're always communicating, so we really wanted to have that clear window in the shower so we're able to, you know, see each other and talk if one person's in the shower and the other isn't. We love this tub. For perspective, this tub is massive. We're a family of 4. We have 2 kiddos, and we all could fit in there just fine. We joke a little bit that it's like a swimming pool, but we absolutely love it. And so just stepping back and looking at the mirrors and looking at the chandelier above the tub, it's just a beautiful, inviting space, and we love it. It's very functional for us. With the cabinets, we wanted to make sure we did the crossbars here so that we're able to fold our towels and put them in this space. Wanted to have some glass open shelving so you're readily able to find things when you're getting ready in the morning. Something else I thought was really cool when I was designing the space was I wanted a window seat where I could just kind of sit down and be able to talk, but also have some storage built in underneath for some of those larger items like your comforters and your duvets, and just some design tips going with the larger tiles so you have smaller breaks in them. Makes the space look more seamless. I believe these tiles are 24 by 48. Beautiful tile. I love the detail that we changed in the shower floor. Instead of carrying this same 24 by 48 marble look tile through the shower floor, I wanted to do a hexagonic mosaic in there to really just break it up, but it's a mosaic that is still the same color scheme, so it all ties in beautifully. Love the 2-tone chandeliers, as you can tell. This black and grass is beautiful. Those pill light bulbs were literally the perfect light bulbs for this. We purchased these mirrors and we put them up, I want to say last night or the night before. Right, and welcome to the master closet. So while we're designing the space, the big thing was when I'm coming into this space, I absolutely do not want to see a mess while I'm in here. I wanted, as you're walking in, you're just looking at these clean mirrors, beautiful chandelier, not looking at any messes. And then as you come in, it's 2-sided here. We have built-ins pretty much everywhere. For shoes and bags here, hanging space, some storage space up there, more storage and hanging space. We did do one large closet because we like to share closet space. We don't really enjoy the his and her separate closet in separate locations. This is for more formal clothing. As we said, the painter is still finishing up some work, but this is for more formal clothing that we wouldn't necessarily use on a day-to-day. It's a huge wardrobe style, and I just really wanted this mirror doors. One, it's functional and you can look at yourself right before you go. Something really cool about these doors, actually, we actually got these doors from IKEA, and then we had the trim carpenter build these niches to fit the doors, and it just makes the place look clean and sleek overall. Right, and at the back of the dining wall, we have another guest bedroom. So we're just gonna head. Something I forgot to point out earlier is these dressers are also from IKEA. What we really liked about them was just the soft close of them and how sleek they looked, and they were functional with, you know, not needing a handle, readily accessible. And then coming into the guest bathroom here, we wanted a nice large space. So initially, like I said, the plan was to use it as a nursery. So we did go ahead and build it to have double sinks for both of our kiddos. This mirror, long mirror story, but we built the frame for this mirror out of select pine board, stained it, sealed it, all of that good stuff. And I love the way the frame turned out. It's beautiful. Coming into the space, really wanted something that would look beautiful, even though it was going to be holding a lot of laundry and maybe muddy shoes. So went with this hexagon gray tile. It looks very organic, and it almost even has that concrete look to it. Really beautiful. And same shiplap look we did before, just tying in that same look with the rest of the house against the backboard here of the mudroom. Lots of storage for extra supplies. I'm using this closet here to store like vacuum and brooms, things of that nature. Extra toiletries, extra paper towels, things of that nature. Some craft things for the kids, as well as their day-to-day shoes and just things that they utilize. So I really like this washer. I know we're talking about an empty house tour, but I'm hoping it does what it says it's going to do, because washers and Houston humidity equals mold. And so this ultra fresh system is supposed to basically keep the drum clean and keep mold away. So we'll do an update on that in a few weeks or months and see how that's going. So in this back room here is a downstairs playroom. Filled with boxes currently, but we wanted a space to where if we're working from the study over there, our kids can still be downstairs playing, or sometimes as they go from upstairs down running around, they bring their toys down, and we really just wanted a place to be able to funnel it into until the end of the day, where we're able to take them all back upstairs to their playroom. Ultimately, it'll eventually be a she space for me, or we've also considered making it maybe a little bit of a gym workout space, but all of that is really dependent as the kids are growing and we feel safe leaving that equipment around. So coming up the stairs, we have the kids' game room. It's just a wonderful space for us because they can throw their toys, they can run around, and they have all of this space. We really wanted them to have some storage, so still incorporating those IKEA drawers we did in the closet. We actually built these little nooks here for them to be able to store things and essentially make this little TV entertainment center. It is built in. We did design it to be built in. And then back this way behind, there's actually a balcony there, and it is just beautiful, guys. The kids literally have the best views. Guys, no joke, the kids literally have the best views in the entire house. We carried those same 8-inch baseboards throughout downstairs, upstairs. A lot of times when you get upstairs, some homes, they reduce the size of the baseboards, but we didn't want to do that. We wanted that design to flow throughout the house with this. Something else I wanted to do was a 2-story master, and he just could not. He just could not envision it, and then now he's like, that would have made so much sense. So
they must have reminded me about it.
And this hallway is the hallway to the children's room. You see their homework station that's built in here. Still that same urbane bronze color from the study downstairs. We just really wanted to tie everything in together. I love how it came out. It's beautiful, it's functional. They can do their coloring and whatever else they want to do up here. The first room off of the hallway is one of the kids' rooms. And right now, both of their beds are actually in this room the last 3 days we've been here, because they've just enjoyed being in the same room together so far.
Real life, y'all. Real life.
So, and then look at that view. Look at those beautiful big windows. And I love that you can see their playground from up here. You can see the water. It's just so serene and it's absolutely beautiful. We just love it. Each of the secondary bedrooms does have its own bathroom. We do have a bathroom here with this bedroom. Again, those mirror frames that we built recently and had put up. We'll probably do a video on that showing you how to do that. Our other kiddos room here. It's beautiful. I don't know if you noticed the chandelier in the previous room. It's also a circle drum. And I wanted another drum chandelier, but then to tie in for a little girl. And so this was just a perfect complement to each other. We have the in-ceiling speakers here as well, so they're able to play and have fun in their rooms. Again, look at that view. It is just beautiful. I can imagine them just laying in their bed or up here playing, and that is just such a beautiful view. All right, so this is sort of like the sleep hallway, and then this is sort of like the fun entertainment hallway. So when you first come here, we have a storage closet here. Down at the end of this hallway, there is a half bathroom, and this is your entertaining up here. And this was important for us to have because, of course, the kids' bathrooms are en suite in their rooms. And so if they have friends over or anyone over, it's good for them to have a bathroom that they can use. And the bathroom also contains the mirror that we built, the frame, as well as the same hexagon floor from the laundry room downstairs, because it's something guests will use. It'll have a lot of traffic, so we really wanted something organic and that won't look too dirty, even though there might be people going through there. Last but not the least, probably one of the most controversial parts of this home, and you'll hear the story later, is the media room. We ended up, throughout the course of this home, you've probably noticed we did a lot of projects ourselves. That's the beauty of a custom build. And so we really are grateful for that. And this media room had a lot of love put into it, had a lot of work put into it, and we're just so happy about how it turned out. Love the sconce lighting in here. Love that Edison look type feel of the bulb. Just so beautiful. Love the dark trim. Love the attic door is also black back there. We're thinking we're going to change the color of the room to match the baseboards, keep it really dark, cozy, and movie theater like, sort of echoes. So as we talked about when we first did the floor plan of this home, this area did not exist. So we had the plans redone so that this could include a media room, and we told the builder that, you know, we wanted to have a step and be essentially a 2-level media room. Well, when it came time to put the media room step in, even though we had already had to pay a ridiculous amount just for adding the media room, there came another change order to put a step in. And it was so funny that we were told the cost of the step was not put in, even though we told them initially that was what needed to be, that's what the media room needed to be. So Babe actually took this on himself, and he built this platform.
Yes.
And the step for the platform here and the step back there to the attic.
We did it together, babe.
I must say, yes, we did it together, but when it came to this specific project, you really did a majority of the work because someone had to stay with the kiddos too. But it's awesome. It's magnificent. And I'm just really glad that we could take it on and work together and really just bring it to what we wanted it to be. So the plan for this space is going to be a theater screen there. I'm going to have some chairs here, more chairs here, and I'm thinking like a bar top eating area somewhere in the space as well. But just really beautiful. The exterior of this home is really, really important to me. My vision was to have brick and stucco, a mixture of materials, a mixture of texture, mixture of colors, and really help it stand out. We wanted a home that was primarily white in color, but we didn't want white to be the only color because that is a trend right now, and I do see that trend going away. So I didn't want a home that totally fell completely into that trend. And if we can, I'll find the initial exterior rendering that was done when this home was being planned, and it wasn't what I was looking for. It was horrible, so I kept sending it back and making comments on it, redrawing things until we ended up with this. And I am so very pleased, and you will see it's literally day and night from what it initially was the first couple of times they drew the plan.
Thank you for watching. If you made it this far, you are the real MVP. We created this channel to share our journey, life and goals with you. We will share more videos as time goes by. Right now, our goal is to hit 100,000 subscribers. It does seem out of reach, but so did this house a little while back. We invite you to join and be part of our journey. Don't just subscribe, but also leave a comment to spread love and positivity to a random person that commented before you. We're all a family in here now. Until the next video, live a transformed, abundant life.